Hi, this is Tierra Nicole reporting live, and today we're going to be talking about how time heals all wounds. About a week ago, I uploaded a video called Heartbreak, Heartache, and Whatnot because of the breakup that I was going through and whatnot. You know, I felt so freaking heartbroken and sad and this and that. But we're going to be on a positive note today. Pardon me. And we're going to be talking about how you can overcome this obstacle. It's not the end of the world, and just be excited for what the future holds, because everything happens for a reason. If somebody's not going to respect you and give you what you deserve, then you're just going to have to accept it and walk away and deal with what they did to you, you know. Because I previously found out some information that an associate told me and everything, and it was just like, wow, you know. I knew it offhand and whatnot, so you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and you can't just dwell on the past. You can't dwell on all the promises they made, you know. You just have to be willing to accept it and just move forward with life. You can, you know, take out the time to feel sad, feel lonely, depressed, blah, blah, blah. But don't let that overcome you. Like, that should only take about 2 weeks at most just to feel sad. For me, I'm not really sad that much. Like, every now and then if I hear a slow song, I'll get a little sad or I'll reminisce. But I've just learned that, you know, this man, he was not right for me. Actually, he's a boy. He's not a man. He's definitely a boy. He just wasn't right for me and whatnot. Because if somebody really loves you, they're going to respect you. They're going to treat you right and whatnot. And so I realized throughout this whole process, like, Tierra, what were you doing to yourself? Because I feel like when they say love is blind, it makes you blind, it really do make you blind, because I feel like I was sacrificing and doing so much just to keep him in my life, and I feel like I shouldn't have to do all that. If you saw me trying and wanting to work out a relationship and you still didn't care, like, I felt like I was just sacrificing too much. Like, you know, for my birthday, you know, I didn't get anything from him. I didn't get a card, like, at all. And it's just like, it wasn't even the point of that, me receiving something, because one, I have my own job. Two, I'm independent. I can get my own stuff. But it's just the thought that counts. You know, the fact that we were in a relationship damn near 2 years, and yet you couldn't even be there for me on my birthday and whatnot. It was just like, because, like, he had to go somewhere and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But, it's just the fact that you didn't. But still, even though he was my ex at the time, I still took at the time and I spent damn near my whole check just to get him stuff and just to make him happy. And it's like one of the items I got, the most recent one for him that he received, he didn't even say thank you for me. Like, just because I'm your ex doesn't mean you can't take out the time to have respect for somebody that spent their own damn money when you didn't do anything for me. And it's just like, it's not the point of you doing something for me and me expecting something in return. No, that's not the point. It's just the point that you didn't even respect it. You weren't even, like, you know, respectful towards it and whatnot. That's off topic, but something I just had to say. But, you know, I'm 19 years old, and I feel like I have so much for myself. I have goals I have to accomplish, a degree I want to earn in broadcasting and journalism, and I feel like that stuff is more important. You can't let a guy define who you are. And another thing that I realized is you can't rely on other people for your happiness. What some people need to realize is you got to find happiness within yourself, because at the end of the day, all you got is yourself. Yourself will never let you down and whatnot. You can't depend on a guy to make you happy, because he may make you happy one day and then the next he's gone out of your life and you just feel like shit because you relied on him for your happiness. You have to rely on yourself. You know, that's where most people mess up at. You just can't believe everything you hear, and you can't depend on another person, you know? And so I feel like, you know, if you are sad, go out, go have fun, go do things you enjoy. Me personally, I enjoy shopping, I enjoy getting my nails done. I enjoy doing all the girly fun things there are. That's what I enjoy. And I enjoy listening to music and, you know, even being on YouTube, looking at different tutorials for hair, makeup, all type of cute stuff. So do stuff that you enjoy and whatnot to distract you from thinking about that person. And I feel like I said before in the previous video, don't jump and rush into relationships. It's good to interact with other individuals and whatnot, but don't be rushing into relationships, because it's just pointless. And at the end of the day, when your significant other breaks up with you, you'll see their true colors. You'll see, like, when they break up with you, if they're already with somebody else, like hanging with a chick or talking to a chick, you'll see that throughout the pictures, you know, they slick were doing you wrong. Because, you know, how do you be with somebody after like 2 weeks of breaking up? Obviously you had to been talking to that person while, you know, you two were going out or trying to work things out, and you just see their true colors and how trifling they are. And I feel like I was just sad for no reason, because at the end of the day, you know, he did me pretty dirty. You know, people change, and I feel like some people are in your life just for the seasons. Just like there's fall, spring, summer, and winter. People are there for a certain amount of time, and then eventually they change. You know, their feelings stay and whatnot, and they continue to fill your head up with lies. I just prefer that you keep it 100 from the beginning. Like, why can't you just tell me the truth? Why can't you tell me the way you feel? It's like, people are so full of crap these days. They don't ever want to just be upfront and tell you what's going on in their mind. Like, why play games for so long? Why waste somebody's valued time that could be spent with somebody else? I really don't understand that. And I don't understand how people think it's so cool to just hurt somebody and then act like you don't give a fuck, and then not to give a fuck at all when a person has gave you their all. That's just selfish, and that's when you know you just got to get the hell out of here. Like, some people just need to walk away. And I know it's hard, but you got to do it, because last week I was just like, oh my god, and stuff like that. But I was just like, you know what, I'm too strong for this. I'm not going to let him break me down and make me feel less than a woman I am, because at the end of the day, I know that I'm a good ass female, I'm a good ass woman, and I just feel like, wow. And most of my relationships, they don't work out because I want to voice my opinion. They tend to say that's arguing and everything. I'm not going to let you run over me. If I'm feeling some type of way about a situation or the way you're treating me, I'm going to speak of it. And they tend to think, oh, I'm being too serious or this and that. Like, nobody's trying to fuss, nobody's trying to fight. If I feel some type of way, I'm going to say it whether you like it or not. And I just feel like, you know, some guys just want those type of girls that are willing to get down and dirty and do whatever the man says. You're not going to control me. You're not going to tell me what the fuck to do. I'm going to do what I want to do when I'm ready to do it. And so I feel like that's another issue. I hate controlling people, and it's just very annoying. And you know, sex plays a big role as well. You know, most guys these days, that's all they're trying to get after. You know, when you don't give it to them after a long, substantial amount of time, they're going to start acting different. That means they're just estranged. They're going to other people that are giving them what you're not giving them. And, you know, you shouldn't even care about that, because if a man is not going to appreciate the woman you are, then he doesn't deserve you at all. If he's getting mad because you're not going to do sexual activities with him after a substantial amount of time, then fuck it. Fuck him, because if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. There's plenty of other guys out here that are going to respect you and respect your decisions. It may sound like baloney, but just follow your heart and do what you think is right, because your instincts are 99% of the time, they're correct. You know, if you feel some type of way, if you think, oh, if I do this, this is probably going to happen, it's probably going to happen. So just listen to your mind, and don't let a guy talk you into doing something. Don't let the LOVE word just make you do whatever, because, you know, people say they love you, but you'll know when a person loves you, because they'll show by action and what they do and whatnot. So don't fall for anything like that and whatnot. But as you can see, I've gotten better. I'm going to make a lot of different vlogs from now on, because I'm new to YouTube and everything like that. But I've gotten better, and I'm just taking it one step at a time. Like, you got to take it one day at a time. One day at a time. You got to look forward to better days ahead. And you just got to pray. Just keep your faith. Just keep your faith and stay strong. That's what I've been doing. I've just been having fun, you know, hanging out with my family and stuff like that, and not worrying about a damn thing. I feel stress-free, because I feel like, what's the use in crying and shedding tears and being stressful when my ex doesn't even care? So why should I? Like, if a person doesn't care about you, why should you? And I know when you break up, you say a lot of hateful, crazy things. Just be careful with the words you use and you say, because in the long run, you'll regret it. A couple months down the road, you're just going to be like, you know, looking back and be like, wow, I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have done that, and stuff like that. Because, you know, people talk out of spite and out of anger, and they do stupid things and stuff. So you just got to learn to be cool, calm, and collected. And don't blow their phone up. After a person breaks up with you, a guy, and you're so brokenhearted, and you keep texting them and texting them and texting them and try to make it work out, you're gonna make yourself look desperate and like a clown. So you need to just show them that you don't care. You gotta show them at the end of the day, I'm a strong woman. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna have a bright future. I'm gonna be blessed. You just can't show any emotion. You can't. You may be hurt and you may be in pain, but don't show it. Don't make them feel that pride. Don't boost their ego up. You know, you got to show them that, you know, you were stupid enough to let me go. I'm going to be smart enough to stay strong and continue to walk far away and never come back. You know, what's the use in coming back? You know, if you're the one who left, you're the one who let me get away. And, you know, each minute that you waste being upset is a minute of happiness you could have had. Life is short. You know, you don't know when your time is going to come, so it's no use in being sad, being angry, and just being so, like, you know, depressed. There's no use in that. You're going to be sad. Of course, it's natural out there to break up for a little bit, but just don't let it get the best of you. Don't feel like it's the end of the world, because it's not. You know, that's just one guy who just wasn't right for you. And there's plenty of other guys out there that are going to treat you right. You know, you just have to be patient. Don't go looking for them, because it'll come with you with due time, you know. Me personally, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for a guy. My ex can think whatever the fuck he wants. You know, I'm pretty sure he's out with some bitch that he's been talking to. So I'm not doing that. Like, guys tend to think that as soon as you break up, the girls, some guys, you know, think they're already with a new guy. That's not even the case. You know, you can't believe everything I say when I joke around and stuff. That's not even the case. I haven't been talking to any guys. I don't want to. What's the point in that? I got a bad situation with a guy I freaking love. So it's just like, at the end of the day, I love him, but do I want to be with him? No. Do I want to risk the chances of getting hurt again? No. Do I care? Kind of. Does he deserve me? No. At the end of the day, I'm going to let him do what he wants. If he wanted to, you know, leave me for someone else and just erase 2 years and just throw it all away, so be it. That's his problem. I'm not going to stress it anymore. I'm just going to continue to just do me, basically, and just be happy. And, you know, time heals all wounds. That's definitely true. With due time, you're going to be fine. You're just going to look back at it as a learning experience, and you're just going to be like, okay, I guess I'm not going to do this in my next relationship. I guess I'm not going to put my trust in all the way until I definitely know, like, this guy really cares and appreciates me. And that's all I really have to say. Just stay strong, stay happy, and don't let this heartache and pain get to you, because at the end of the day, there are better days that lie ahead. Continue to pray, continue to strive for success, and do what you enjoy. Stay happy. A man does not define the woman that you are. You define yourself by what you do and how you carry yourself, how you handle situations, what you learn, and just being an overall good young woman at the end of the day. Well, thank you for watching. This is Tiara Nicole. Have a blessed evening. Stay strong. You know, God is good and everything will be okay.